Hi guys, welcome back to the Teon Davis Show podcast. I'm your host, Teon Davis. Today we're going to be talking about my first week of college. How was it? Was it crazy? It definitely was crazy. So let's start. So on Mondays and Wednesdays, I have a different class. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, I have a different class. And then on Fridays, I have one class from Monday. But then I have just a regular class just on Fridays, all Fridays. So, my first class was general psychology. So let's start from the beginning. I woke up, woke up. My alarm went off at 8 a.m. Woke up, ran into the bathroom, got dressed, took a shower, brushed my teeth, all like that. Ate some breakfast, told my mom it's time to go. Ran out the door, took a picture for the first day of school because I always take a first day of school picture. Then I left. We went to class. Then I got lost, but then I knew what the building was. So I ran in the building, went to class, went downstairs, and then the professor came in and I found out, oh, it's an English class. I'm like, what the heck am I doing in here? Then I ran out, told the professor, like, oh, I'm not supposed to be in here. Then I ran outside, went to the student success tent for where I'm going. Then my Blackboard wouldn't work, my email wouldn't work, and the internet wouldn't connect. So then we figured out that they were like, maybe you should just go to IT. I'm like, no, I don't have time for that. I'm not like that. And I'm not doing that. So then I went to work to figure where I'm going. So then I ran in that building, found an office, I guess where the dean and director's office was, asked them where I'm going. Then they looked it up for me. Thank you, Jesus, because those student success people, they told me to go to the IT department. They didn't help. You're supposed to help for where I'm going. Then I went to class. Then the professor finally showed me where class. I went to that class, and there was no seats at all. There's 200 kids in my general psychology class. 200. There was no seats, so I sat in the back where everybody was standing out there. So there was no seats. So then I'm like, what the hell is going on here? So then, because the professor he didn't get us no syllabus yet. The professor said, everybody get out your laptops. Well, I couldn't get on my laptop. So I didn't know what the heck was going on. Because my laptop wasn't working. It wouldn't connect to the internet, it wouldn't connect to Gmail, it wouldn't connect to Blackboard. So then after that, so I have that class, general psychology, from 9 a.m. to 9:50 a.m. Then after that, it got to the bell rung. So it got to 9:50 to 11:50. So then I had a break. So then I went straight to the IT department, figured out why my laptop wasn't working, had them figure it out. Then I went, got everything. I asked them about printing. They helped me. I printed all the syllabus out, even though it was a lot of syllabus. Then it was time to go to my next class, the seminar, which is from 12 a.m. to 12:50. So I was way crossed. So then I looked where the room number was. It's on the fourth floor. Fourth floor, I tell you. I'm like, oh my Lord. I'm fat. So I'm already about to be out of breath going up those damn steps. And I was out of breath. I was late for the class. I'm like, oh my Lord. Then I couldn't find the room because I guess the room where we was got changed. Then I had to go to someone office and go, where your class at? They found me again. So then that took forever. Then I finally found the room. And then I got to class, met the teacher. The teacher said that we're going to be doing in-class assignments only. There won't be no homeworks like all the other classes. And she were really use Blackboard all like that. So I was happy about that. Thank you, Jesus. Then I had a break. Then I had a break. So then I went to like lunch, sat down, played around with Blackboard. Then it was time for my next class, which is my Introduction to Education class, which is from 2 p.m. to 3:15. And then I looked up where it was. I'm like, oh my lord, it's on the fourth floor again. I'm like, oh my lord. I'm like, this year, I don't know what's gonna happen with me going up these damn steps. I'm gonna be late to like every dang day. So then I walked up those steps, even though I was out of breath. Walked, breathed. Then I looked for the class, couldn't find it. Then I finally found it with a bunch of people. Then I got there was no seats. It's like my general psychology class, but the classroom is smaller. Then I just sat in the back. The teacher asked questions. The teacher was nice. She was actually funny as heck. So I thank the Lord that she was just playing around and funny. Good. It was time to go home. Call my mom. She was late. Took her for a come, but she came. Then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, from on Mondays and Wednesdays I have to be at college by 9 a.m. But on Tuesdays and Thursdays are my long days, so I don't have to be at college till 9:30. So then I got to class, which was one thing about that day is like I was telling y'all, or if I didn't tell y'all, is that professor, that English professor that I went to his class, emailed me. It was like, oh, you're not supposed to be in English class till Tuesday. So then my English teacher emailed me, oh, Teon, we're not meeting till Tuesday. And I had to email her. I'm like, oh my God, I know that. I was in the wrong class room. So then I got to take care of that. Thank you, Jesus. So then Tuesdays, Thursdays is my Introduction to College Writing, which is at 9:30 to 10:45. So that's all the way in the basement. Lucky that just 2 flights of stairs to go down the dang basement floor. Then I went. Then the professor was nice. He like, oh, everybody we already got an assignment. That assignment was easy. We did it was like a slideshow of like about our life and different things. We had to come up with 8 slides. So then after that it was a break. I had a break from 12:50 to 1:50 p.m. So then I ran. And I'm like, oh my lord. I went to go eat again. I'm like, oh my lord, it's not working. Like my pictures are in the blackboard of the slideshow wouldn't work. So then I had to go back to IT and figure out what was happening. So then they helped me figure out why the pictures weren't coming on. I've got that taken care of. Thank you, Lord. Then so I have a break, so that break was from 10:45 to 2:30 to 2:50. So then I went to class. My next class was his Introduction to Science, which is from 3 p.m. to 4:50. 4:15. So just like on Mondays and Wednesdays, I get done at 3:15, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I get done at 4:15. So then we sat down. Our professor told us to get out our laptop. We were going to be looking at the slides that he made, and looking at notes and different things. So then his class was good. It was a lot of kids in there, but it wasn't no 200 like the other class. So then that class was easy. So now I was just sitting there, blah blah blah. Then boop, class was over. Called my mom, and even though that took for her to come. Then it was time to go home. I went home, went to sleep. Just like the first two. First two wore me out. Then it was Wednesday. Same thing. Got to general psychology class, 9 a.m. to 9:50. There were no seats. The professor found seats. I went to sit there. We just talked. The professor met with the notes and different things. and the professor showed us different things. So I started working on like some assignments for his class, and I did that when we had break at like 9:50 to 11:50. So I did his work that I had to do. In a success seminar, we met back 12:50 a.m. to 12. It was 12 a.m. to 12:50, which that class was laid back, was fun. There's a couple kids I have in my assess seminar and my introduction to education class, so we all were good friends and group and funny. So then it was break again. So then I got lunch and did some more work, classwork. Then it was time for 2:50, time to go to my introduction to education class. And I had to go up 4 flights of stairs again for both classes. I'm like, oh, you Jesus, oh my God. Ugh. I feel like those stairs are going to kill me this semester. Then I'm so happy that it was time. It was time to go home. I went to sleep. My mom took forever for her to come again. So then I emailed, when I got home, I emailed my general psychology professor and said, can we meet? Figure out something, how am I going to handle his class with 200 kids? Because that's so many, and I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, I'm not like confrontation people, but I feel like he wasn't helping me with my needs or different things we need to figure out. So then he came to Tuesday again, so I didn't have to be in class until 9:30, which is my introduction to college writing class, which that same thing, that didn't take that long. She told us about, we actually had to turn in our Google Slides. So lucky on Wednesday, I went to sleep. Like I tell you, I went to sleep. Then I woke up at like 2 a.m. Remember that slideshow had to get done. Was due on Thursday when class started. So I hurried up, got that done, and I was up until basically I was at like 4:50 or whatever. I was up to about 4:50. Then I ran, took a shower, and went back to sleep. So then Thursday came, did everything the same, turned to my work. Then next thing you know, I got a new assignment. Yay! A big thing that we're supposed to do. Yay. Then took a break, did a couple things. I met with my general psychology professor, which he was trying to help me figure out what was going to happen in this class, how can we make it better, and different things, and how can we help each other. Then that saved me a ton. Then I remember someone told me that if you need help with certain classes, you could go to get a tutor. So I went to the tutor department and I signed up for a tutor for his class. So on every Tuesday and Thursdays, I will be having a tutor to 11 a.m. to I think it's 11:30 for his class. So I'm so happy because I'm like, oh my God, what's going to happen? So I have a tutor for his class. So then it became 3 p.m. to 4:50. Then I met with the professor. Then I went to the environmental science class, which we took notes. So I did all my notes, did everything, figured out what I had to do and what I didn't do. So then I got home, took a nap, and then I remembered because it was basically Friday, so I got done early. So I went to the camp. I went to where I live. We have a camp fair. So So I went to the Campbell Fair to support my cousin on the derby, and that was on Friday. But work had to be done at 11:59, so I knew I wasn't gonna be home by that time, and I wanted to get everything done. So after I woke up on Thursday night, I think that was like 2 a.m. again, I hurry up, did all that work, stayed up all night, I tell you. All night. And got that work done. Then I woke up, and then I was up, hurried up and took a shower because I was running late for school on Friday, which I had to be there at 9 a.m. for his general psychology class. Then it was basically, we were talking about the same thing that we did on Wednesday. So then I just hurried up and finished his class timer while I was in his class, got it done. Then I had to go to where I'm going to be working because I got a job for the next 2 years at college. I'll be working in the Housing and Residence Life Department at YSU, which I'm so happy to accept that position. So I had to go sign my contract and my payroll stuff. Then it was my next class, which is on Fridays, which was from 11 a.m. to 11:50. So I went to his class, did all the work. The kids was funny. I had a group that was funny as heck. In his class, we all got the work done. Time to go home, left. And on Fridays, I actually went to one of the school districts that I used to be in in my hometown. They were on strike. So I went and helped them. I guess I went and supported them or whatever. So like y'all can see like a picture here. Here. Oh, here. Here. And then here was a picture of me supporting the school district. As a fellow educator, I supported them since my major is in education. So then my mom, she was at home, so she was watching my nephew. So lucky I had the derby, so my aunt came and got me. It took forever, but she got lost. Didn't know where she was going. So we finally got there, had fun in the derby. I had a blast. So, like I said, this week was crazy. I just want to let everybody know that my first week of college was stressful, but good. I turned in all my work. Some of my work, but I did it on Friday. Before Friday. And thank you, Jesus, is a 3-day weekend. So, and on Monday is a holiday, so I don't have to go back to class till Tuesday. So all in all, my college life was stressful, but good. But I had to get a lot of work ahead of me, and a lot of different things there. And I hope I keep on doing it. So I just want to thank everybody for tuning in about my college journey and how it played out. And I will talk to y'all later on my next episode. Bye, everybody.